Hello, everybody. So, today I want to talk about the Cyberpunk 2077 update video. I've already watched it 2 or 3 times, full transparency, but I kept it on this screen because I thought it was the most interesting. So, I'm going to be honest, it was cool that they did this, it was the right thing to do, but it's too late, especially since the game won't be done until maybe early 2021, but then here it says multiple updates and improvements till 2022. So the game's not even going to be really finished till 2022. Like, that's a big problem for me. They should have just kept the game delayed until then. And here's my question: why are we wasting our time making free DLC when there's a game to be fixed here? This game is worse than EA and Activision games in terms of running properly on multiple platforms, not just old gen. Even on my PS5, it was struggling. Like, really? We're making free DLC? I understand why, to get back to the community, but you need to focus on fixing your game. Like, this is not good. It's good they gave us at least a timeline, but it's still pretty vague, and the free next gen consoles aren't coming till the second half of 2021 either, which is also a big shoot in the foot. But honestly, look, if it takes them that long to get the free next gen upgrade, if it takes them that long to do the multiple updates and improvements, fine by me, because at this point they need to take their time, honestly. But this shows me that this game should have been delayed at least until patch 1.2 is when it should have released. At least. So that means like 3-4 months into 2021, the first quarter or two of 2021 is when I think the game should have been released. So yeah, I feel like, I don't know. It's good they put out an apology. It's good that they put out this timeline. And I'm glad they're taking the time necessary to fix it from now until 2022. But it's too late for me personally. I'm the type of person where you need to get your game right on release day. You put a release day for a reason. It shouldn't just be to make investors happy like this clearly was. And now I don't blame anybody on the development team because they worked night and day on this game. And it's a pretty cool game when it works, and I don't blame them for that because it wasn't up to them at all. It was up to the higher ups. So it was good that they put out this apology, definitely, but it's a little too late for me because I'm the type of person, like, especially in a full price game like Cyberpunk, yeah, I'm gonna need the game polished. Not like completely free of bugs and glitches, because no, all open world games have that. Even Rockstar, who is the king of open world, some would argue, have bugs and glitches, but they're not game breaking and they're very, very minor. And that's what this should have been, honestly. Especially since this game was announced in 2012, 2013. Like, really? Now we're taking till 2022 to hopefully get there? And who knows, this may or may not even be the end of the timeline to fix it. I don't know, dude. This seems like a mess. And again, I really don't like that we're wasting our time developing free DLCs, though. I think that's extremely unnecessary. But I'm glad the multiplayer isn't in this timeline, because the Cyberpunk 2077 multiplayer sounds cool, sounds interesting. I might even go back to check it out, but honestly, that should be like 2023 at the earliest, assuming all this actually fixes the game properly. Because I heard hotfix 1.04 did fix a lot on old gen, but then hotfix 1.05 made a lot worse somehow. So yeah, I don't even understand how that happened. And 1.06 made things a little bit better, but not to the point of 1.04. So that's weird also. So I don't know. I don't know. At this point, I think they should just take honestly all the time that they need. And I understand it, right? It's COVID-19 times. I understand that during the pandemic it's going to be an issue. I totally get that. But at the same time, there's been, at this point, numerous games that have come out months before this and months after this that have had no issues like this at all, not even close. So yeah, you could sit here and be like, oh, well, the pandemic hurt them. Of course it did. It hurt all gaming companies. But no gaming company made a game this broken where you need an update roadmap. Like, honestly, and I hate some video game companies, not a big fan of them because some of them are just in it for pure profit. Not CD Projekt Red. They're usually good, so I'm not saying that's them at all because it's not at all. This is them showing that they're trying to fix it, and I do appreciate that. However, now to me, they're in like the EA Activision levels of like, yeah, I mean, you can show me this, you could tell me all you like, but your game should have just been, you know, working when it released. Or else, you know, just delay it. Like, I'm the type of person where I really don't care about delays that much. Because in my mind, like, dude, they're delaying the game for a solid reason, most likely, so just let them have it. Because we don't need this for games. We do not. Like, this is horrible. Obviously, this is worst case scenario, most likely, but still. It could still happen with any other game that people want, then complain that's delayed all the time. It's just a hot mess right now. This game, and I don't know. I'm the type of person where if I'm spending full price, heck, even if I'm spending 20, $30, I expect a polished, finished product. And even if you ignore the bugs, even if you're one of the lucky people who didn't get any bugs or crashes or glitches, that's cool. That's fantastic for you. It honestly is. Like, I wish I could be in your shoes. Everybody wishes they could, probably. But that doesn't change the fact that they removed a ton of features from this game that none of us have access to. So I'm hoping that these patches and multiple updates and improvements they talk about here especially do bring back some of those features like the cop AI, where you could bribe them and there's dirty cops and you know they just don't come falling out of the wall and sky sometimes and just randomly go away when you stop shooting or just walk away 2 steps. Like there was supposed to be a cool cop system where you could bribe them or be like an undercover cop and stuff. Like that's awesome. No open world game at this scale has really done that, especially not GTA or anything. So that would have been absolutely fantastic, but yeah, I don't know. It's I'm the type of person, especially with corporations, where yeah, if you mess up this badly, you're going to lose my trust. And they have lost my trust. This is a good first step, but that's all this is for me, is a first step. That's all it's gonna be for me. Like, yeah, cool, this is a first step, but some of this video just sound like excuses, honestly. And I don't like that. I like that they owned up to stuff, and I like that they owned up that, hey, us dimwit, you know, higher ups decided to do this, not the dev team. And I agree, people still now are getting angry at the dev team. Just like, guys, they have nothing to do with release dates in general. Even if this game released when it was polished, like sometime around here, they don't have a say. So that's not on them. But this is just, it's a disaster, honestly. Look, good on them for putting out this video. I'm happy that they at least said something, because some other video game companies would just sweep this under the rug, honestly, and just try to patch it quickly. Honestly, they would. So I'm glad that they're at least doing this, showing a roadmap, because, you know, a roadmap is hard to show, because what happens if something bad happens in the future? Because we don't know what's going to happen between early 2021 to 2022. We don't, at least for the development of Cyberpunk, anything could happen, good and or bad. So I'm at least happy that they put this together, but I'm still under the impression that, yeah, this shouldn't have come out at least until patch 1.2, assuming, going under the assumption that patch 1.2 actually fixes stuff and doesn't make things worse, like I heard hotfix 1.05 does for some reason. Yeah. So very, very weird. I'm not too concerned about the free next-gen upgrade. It's cool. It's interesting. But at this point, just get this game fixed. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, these two things should come last. I don't even think free DLC should be on here. I'm going to keep that completely honest. Because free DLC is taking up development time. Minimal, absolutely, but still, we have a huge game to fix here. Why are we randomly doing free DLC now? And again, I understand why I said it before to bring back the faith, but bringing back the faith is fixing your game, and then after you fix the game, after we're out of this multiple updates and improvements stage, then hit me up with the free updates. And honestly, bring out the free updates after the free next gen console update as well. That's just my take on it. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. This was kind of a rant because this is ridiculous, but I am happy that they at least gave us a roadmap and they're at least taking accountability for their actions. Because again, most corporations in general, let alone gaming corporations and companies, would definitely not do anything like this. So I'm happy that they are. And yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, the game will be as it should be by mid to late 2021, but we'll see. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Take care.